What's good, YouTube? Lethal back with another video. And today, I'm using the best team, flat out the best team in Madden 21. My hometown Super Bowl champion, Kansas City Chiefs. Now, I didn't really use this team a lot last year. Off the strength of I knew how OP they was, just to go deep to Tyreek Hill or whatnot. Plus, I like to run the ball. Um, but this year is a different style of Madden, where the running game isn't as OP as it was. Even though I'm starting to see more and more people run the ball, but they run it more in the sense that they're getting, 4 to 5 yards per carry as opposed to breaking that big one. But the thing about this Kansas City Chiefs team, I don't know if people noticed, but I think they just might be the fastest team in the game on both sides of the ball. I know people had said the Eagles are pretty fast and the Seahawks because of Bobby Wagner and Jamal Adams' ability to hit stick people all the time, but the Chiefs, I'm telling y'all, just from Tyreek Hill to Miko Hartman to Sammy Watkins, Pringle has 91 speed, but on the defensive side of the ball, like, they just got speed everywhere. Alright, I mean, they have at linebacker, they have this rookie Gay, who I believe is 88 speed. The corners are extremely fast. I didn't even know they had the strong safety. What's his name? Adrian Culver, who was on the Miami Dolphins last year. And they also have this rookie free safety who's really fast at like 93 speed. Like, the Chiefs, all around speed, I don't think nobody can beat them in a foot race. I mean, I ain't really showed much love to my hometown team last year, even though, I rock with them all through the playoffs and to the Super Bowl in real life. But when it came to Madden, I just kind of stuck with the 49ers, which is kind of ironic, but they had all the running backs and I ran the ball. But yeah, this year, I might just stick with my hometown team. Like, the run game isn't as popular. The San Fran no longer has Burrito. And the Chiefs have everything you need. Like, because of the speed that they have, I'm able to take Tyrann Mathieu and put him at corner. Which in my 3-4 and 4-3 sets, he'd be one of the corners on one of the side along with Javarius Ward. But then in my nickel packages, I could just keep Tyrann Mathieu at that nickel corner and still have 93 and 90 speed respectfully over the top. So, and I like putting Sorensen in as that middle linebacker, that sub-middle linebacker, because for some reason he just comes up with a lot of interceptions. No, he's not fast, but I think just because he's a strong safety, they allow him to come down with a lot of interceptions. Yeah, this L'Jarius Sneed, 93 speed, like, crazy. So this is how I have it set up for me. I'm currently 2-0. The first video I made last was my first 2 games playing on Madden 21. This would be the next 2 games I play, and every time I make a video, I will try to give y'all at least 2 games, because I know sometimes when you're playing against a weaker opponent, the games tend to end a little bit quicker than what you expect. And all you really want to do is keep grinding to get better. Right now I'm not technically playing anybody good, so this is just a great time for me to perfect my scheme. I'm still using the same scheme I used last year in Madden, which, if you subscribe to me, this is a great time to subscribe. You can go look at some of the games, see some of the people I beat, top 100 opponents, things of that nature. And might even get a chance to look at my Super Bowl run against the number 36 ranked player in Madden 20. This year, Lethal Madden is going to continue to do its thing, but right now, I'm feeling the Chiefs. Like I said, I think they're the fastest team in the game. If there's a team faster than them, please let me know. I mean, I looked at the Eagles, I looked at the Seahawks. I mean, I looked at all the teams, and in my opinion, I believe the Chiefs are the fastest team. Just And it's great because now I finally get to use some of that Patrick Mahomes magic that I've been going up against when everybody else used the Chiefs. So shout out to my hometown team. I'm looking forward to them getting that win over the Texans this Thursday. Well, let's go ahead and get into a game real quick.
Cowboys.
One thing about first game here, we got the Dallas Cowboys. All right. For those of you who don't know, Dallas was the team I struggled most against in Madden 20. Like, when I see people use them, that's the only team that really could produce fear amongst my Madden skills. It never mattered who the user was. For some reason, when people use Dallas, they never be consistent. Like, they don't never just run. They don't never just pass. It's like they always come out in these weird formations where you don't know which one of the two they're going to do. And then last year, like I said, the run was so OP that you could just hand it off to Ezekiel Elliott and then hand it off to Pollard the entire game, and they never had to drop back and pass. And by the time you start run committing, you know, Amari Cooper's getting over. Now they got this rookie wide receiver, CeeDee Lamb. And right there, I feel like I should have had a tackle, but it's Ezekiel Elliott. And that is why I always had a fear of the Cowboys. I typically don't give up a lot of rushing yards, but for some reason that team always made it happen. Coming out on offense, the grab and go ability by Tyreek Hill. I'm going to end up picking up a lot of yards. And I know the new stick skill this year is just to stop and go. But me personally, I try to stick away from what everybody else is doing because I want to have my own thing. Alright. Play action, I feel like is very big this year. For one, when you do play actions, people don't shoot around and hit the quarterback as much as they used to in Madden Pass. So far, my experience playing the game, I can't really give you guys a fair assessment off the strength of I haven't played too many games. I've been grinding out my 2K player. But for the most part, I've been having fun. I know defense is supposed to be extremely tough, but honestly, I haven't had that many problems defensively in the couple of games that I played. And I'm still, like I said, I'm still getting used to the mechanics and stuff like that, but hold up. Y'all gotta let me know if this is a catch. Y'all gonna see it on the replay. But his foot taps and then taps the white line right after. So, I mean, let me know if y'all think it's a catch. I think it was out. He tried to challenge it, couldn't challenge it, but
Give me those.
because there wasn't a touchdown, he had to go ahead and give me that pick right there.
Let me get that.
You can kind of hear me playing this. I'm recording this after the fact. But yeah, I watch a lot of Black Rain videos, and now it's kind of stuck in my head to say, let me get that after I get a turnover. But nonetheless, the Chiefs, man, I'm telling you, look at all the speed that's on the field. You got Tyreek Hill, Mecole Hardman, Sammy Watkins, and then Travis Kelce with his tight end apprentice. It's just too many things to cover. Now, I didn't complete that, but I wasn't worried. Because I know at this point I'm going to successfully be able to move the ball because I can always take those little quick routes. Alright? The biggest thing I tell people when playing, when they come do a lab session with me or anything like that is, you know, play football. Alright, right here, I didn't have nothing open. I could have tried to force something, but I got Patty Mahomes, so I'm going to go ahead and take that for a first down. But play football the whole game. If you get into a situation where you get a chance to take 3, especially with a chance to take the lead, take your points. Alright, right here, I'm going to hit him with a nice RPO, and Sammy Watkins is pretty much going to walk into the end zone. But when you be smart playing Madden, taking your points, taking your 3, punting, I get it. If it's 4th and 1, 4th and inches, and you feel like you can pick it up, by all means go for it. But other than that, it's not, you know, the alternative is not worth it. You give your opponent good field position, give them a chance to put up more points. Right here, I feel like that should have been a pick.
Come on, man.
But, you know, it is what it is. Like I said, I'm still getting used to this game. Some of these animations are just crazy to me. Now the blitzes don't work nearby as well, but at the same time, the plays that worked in Madden 20 are still kind of effective defensively in Madden 21. So a lot of times when I see people go 5 wide or something like that, I just go to cover 2 sink.
How do you?
And instead of blitzing that person that
it?
normally got in Madden 20, I just take that person, drop him back in coverage, and I play the deep blue in the middle part with that defender. And for the most part, especially if they have a lot of yards to gain, nothing is open, and it gives enough time for my D-line to get in there.
He held on
Which,
to that.
with the Chiefs, that's Chris Jones and Frank Clark just finding some way to get up in there. I finally got to stop on Ezekiel Elliott, and I think
Good shit, Gabe.
that was the turning point in this game. Because at that point, you know, most opponents want to sit there and run to death. And there go that man Sorensen.
Sorensen with the pick.
But once you take away what they really want to do, it kind of gets easy to play, you know, pass coverage.
Connection to your pitch.
So right there, that's 3-0. As you can see right there, my record is 3-0.
Marlon, I'm ranked 92,500.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. So let's go ahead, get into another game.
Hey, I'm top 100,000 in
And
the world.
let's
go.
show you how my 4th game went as I used my hometown Kansas City Chiefs. Alright, so jumping into this game, I get the Seahawks.
Fuck, man.
Now, in most people's opinion, the Seahawks are by far the toughest team to go against because of Bobby Wagner and Jamal Adams.
Well, we got to see.
I believe y'all. Their ability to come down and hit stick you pretty much every single time, and it's crazy because you know one of those two is gonna do it.
Well, I thought the kicking was
Great thing about Lethal Madden when I get the roster set up, that would be
there instead of
Jamal Adams would be back on the Jets, and Bobby Wagner would be the only person you got to worry about, even though Cam Chancellor is going to be on the Seahawks. But that's besides the point. You won't have to worry about them hit sticking you all game unless they really good at that.
Come here.
Right here, first play of the game, we get the
Braylon
sack on
Speed.
Russell Wilson.
Tyron Matthew.
And here we go again. I'm in that cover 2 sink. I drop back, and I'm taking away
Give me
deep
that.
blue middle. And Tyron Matthew is going to come up with a pick, and that's with a little bit of stick work right there. I'm going to take it into the end zone.
Tyron Matthew with the pick 6. Put some swag.
Now, the thing for me is,
That's what I'm talking about.
I've
Make him
noticed
take
that a
on
lot of
these.
people are very comfortable taking the flat routes, taking the underneath, which in reality, it kind of forces your zones to play up more than what you would want. But what people want is those little crossing routes that open up behind the zone. So they always send a little drag route so that can always open up. So what I started doing for that was I literally take out the receiver that I know is going to be most open. Alright, as you see me right here, I have Sorensen, right? I'm taking out Metcalf. So if he throws it underneath the Dorsett, it's a great throw, but I know somebody's going to be there to hit him. Right here, 4th and 4, same thing. He only has one receiver on the field, and I know he knows I'm in cover 3. So what I'm going to take out? The out route. That's the only play I'm really worried about. If he finds a dot somewhere else, I'm going to live with it. So I'm going to come down with Thornhill. Once he hikes the ball, I'm taking away the out route. Now, he had 2 things open underneath. He took one. They didn't hold on to it. Turnover on downs. That's unfortunate. But that's kind of how I'm learning to play defense. Like, I know what people's reads are going to be because I play Madden so much. I know that they recognize what coverage I'm in. If I could take away 1 or 2 reads, especially this year where they don't allow you to kind of like roam and take out 3 or 4 routes at a time. As you see a nice dot by Patrick Mahomes.
Travis
Then it's up to me to allow my defense time to get back there and make a play. Alright, one thing I've noticed, the running backs break a lot of tackles and fall forward. Like, even though they don't break it off for the big home run play anymore, it's still very annoying to watch them just pick up 5 yards here, 5 yards there. And to be honest, as a runner, I love it. You know, it really forces the team that you're playing against to stay disciplined defensively. You know, if they're not going to key in and stop the run, you can pretty much march it all the way down the field and always have a chance to get in field goal range. Right here, Frank Clark is going to make a huge play in the backfield. And at this point, I'm thinking to myself, 3rd and 19. If he don't get this, he's going to quit. All right, again, I'm taking out this deep blue for it. Come up with another pick. I'm telling y'all, cover 2 sink is a dub. Coming back on my end, of course I want to score a touchdown, but if I just can get in the field goal range, I'm comfortable with that as well. I'm still working on how to pass in this year's game. Of course, I know I can do crossing routes all day, but like I said, since this is my 4th game playing, I'm pretty sure people are used to it by now, and they're kind of putting out defense out there to stop those crossing routes. So, as I develop, more scheme, I have to come up with a more comfortable way to find consistent reads against all these different defenses. Like I said, the toughest defense, in my opinion, is the cover 2, putting that middle guy in the deep 3rd. But if you notice right here for me, I'm up 2 touchdowns. I'm going to punt the ball. If I was down a touchdown, I still would have punted the ball. You know why? I'm going to force my opponent to have to go the length of the field. Yes, he might eat up some time off the clock. But look right there. That possibly was a pick. You know, if you're good at the game, you have to believe in your defense. You know. Right here, Sorensen, there he is again. I'm telling you guys, I don't know why. And I was so mad this fucker didn't get into the end zone. But Sorensen is a dog on this game. Like, he comes up with picks left and right for me.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
At the point we get the interception, after we punt the football, we just march it in. Now, I didn't make the extra point, but it's okay because I'm up 3 possessions right before halftime. Right here, 3rd and 2. There's so many things you got to defend against. He finds a nice Texas route by the tight end. And here it is again. I'm in cover 2 sink, but I bit down for a second. Right there, I bit down, got beat over the top. If I would have just stayed where I was going, that would have been another pick for me. So right now, 47 seconds left. I'm pretty sure my opponent just expects me to try to bomb one deep to Tyreek Hill, but I had 47 seconds and I had 3 timeouts. And I'm thinking to myself, I just want to get in the field goal range anyway. And there go that hit stick by Jamal Adams. But 2 big runs right there. And at this point, I knew I was in field goal range, but Williams just decided, you know what, I want to go for 6. A lot of people mess up right here as well because they would have tried to go for 2. No, just keep taking your points. You should never have to go to 2 unless it's absolutely necessary.
Everything covered.
Right there, Thornhill dropped a pick, and I'm telling y'all, he dropped like 4 picks this game. But the thing is, I stayed in the same coverage, and guess what? This time Thornhill takes it. And the biggest part of that is he got me in the field goal range. Now, even though I had a timeout to spare, I'm going to go ahead and take my 3. You know, because even if I miss this, it ain't going to be enough time left on the clock for my opponent to score. Plus, I get ball at half. So now I'm up 30-7. I get ball at half. And then this game is pretty much out of hand. Coconut Express. I'm pretty sure you're a better user than what you showed this game, but hey man, I'm telling y'all, the Chiefs with all this speed, you know, like just so much speed on the field, it's tough.
I don't know, Marlon. Either I'm playing.
Like I said, I know y'all know they got speed on offense, but defensively, look, we're everywhere. He had some things open, he didn't want to take it, he didn't want to take the chance.
Oh, that's Tyrann Mathieu. That's.
And this right here is going to do it, man. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. I look forward to getting back into Madden after I finish getting my 2K player to 99. If you like the content, go ahead and subscribe to your boy, man. Lethal Madden is going to be big this year, I promise you. But anyway, like I always tell you guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the video.
Okay,
been
I'm
lethal.
about to say, bro, because
And
this is just out
what
of
can I
control.
say? I'll catch you guys in the next video, man. I'm out. And please don't offer no friendly. Thank you.